four outside circulating the main, going to figure out a way to omnidirectional function. Attachment and detachment protos, consider the junctions. Alright. The garden, the greenhouse, whatever. Very important one. Based off that theme alone, it will not be too proportional to modern means of design. Having multiple ecosystems mashed like this current draft is going to affect individual life, so I think a thin but secure separation of environments should suffice. Of course, there'll be proper conditioning for each one. This is already taking a lot of resources, but that'll only be for the initial period. Hopefully they'll adapt and self-support with time. Next up we have the recreational, the gymnasium, whatever you call the place to just, move. Main problem I ran into here is how am I going to fit some pools in? It's a shape issue, I know. I'll just bend the rules with some inspiration from sightseeing some styles. Purpose of this place is to invigorate the body and to get shredded, as they say, among some other reasons. I think with the first concept, with how the theme was originally, it was because there's a certain atmosphere associated with the idea of a workout zone. I know it's not just simplistic machines in a blank space. There are various themes to go with the core idea. I'll leave a note or two with some bullet points on that, but for now I'll just put up a blueprint with the different areas for different moods. I might need to implement some cleaning processes and conditions. Okay. The place of knowledge, or to get knowledge. The hub of traditional research. The more healthier version for the mind. Designing the library was more solemn than designing the other areas because I get a sense of old eras and wisdom from the term. I've always gotten that sense from being in one. Anyway, the design here is probably the most refined, though comparable to the last island. I weighed my bias of fashioning it with respect to how a lot are usually designed with their halls of shelves versus a more present approach, both of course being in my own vision of each, and I figured, why not both? There will be sectors and areas where people can conduct their own study. I'll have people gather material from cultures and sources all around the globe. That'll be a toll on finance. I'll leave a note there for a special section. And finally, we have the auditorium. Yes, the one island with the most open space. Makes sense. And also probably the only one with significantly less contribution to a person, but I couldn't think of a better addition. And I'm not leaving an odd number of islands in orbit. Having this big of a designated area to have gatherings in, though, isn't such a useless move. I kind of wanted a big place like this for testing things. I could even consider making it available for renting, but that idea to me sounds like a hassle. I don't really trust having a whole island attached for whatever reason. I'm thinking about it, though. There's not really much else to say about this place other than having a big occupancy mount and a purpose-built center platform. Maybe I should consider putting some smaller gathering spaces within the already vast seating rows. I'll keep that idea. Nice fireside image my mind just got. I would say something for the main island, but I'll save that session for a later date. Already this record consists of significant information about the nature and idea of the Sky Torch. Unlike the previous constructions, this final one will be exponentially larger and diverse, not just full of unfurnished rooms. I thank the creator for this drive of creation. These depictions and the motivation for them are gifts, which everyone has regardless of who they are. The only diversion and changes that are made to them are the individual's own choice in doing. Oh, that's just something else I would say. Save log.